Mark Thomas Custom Wood. Now in this video we are going to be doing what we've done on a couple of previous videos, is still planing up some of this maple. Now I've got a lot of maple to go through. Well, I haven't got a lot left now actually, I'm telling a fib. But I just need to jump off here now quickly and get my dust extractor empty, because I just realised I've hit the live button and we haven't emptied it. So I'll go ahead now, grab a bag and empty that. I don't know where I've kept them now. I've got a roll of these big massive bags. So I'm just going to empty out my dust extractor, because obviously I've gone live and I haven't emptied it ready to start this video. But I tell you what, these bags that I had are absolutely massive. Where to is it? There it is. Look at the size of these bags. They are absolutely massive things. So I'm just going to pop this bag over by here now. How are you, Sam? You jumped on straight away. Nice to see you, buddy. Where did you get them from? I'm not going to lie, alright? I was doing a job for a customer, and she brought this big massive roll to me, and she said, do you want to use these to sheet up and that? I said, I got my own sheets. And she just said, do you want these for free? And they are massive. Look at the size of these things. I can't even get it in view, it's that big. So I'm going to pop all my sawdust in here from this planing, and I'm hoping to make something out of it then. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to have a go. Oh, they're huge. They're massive, Sam. So I got some left on the roll, so I thought I'd just make use of them, that's all. But what I've done, I've jumped on here now and gone live, and I haven't emptied out the dust extractor. So I thought, I might as well just leave it on live and then just empty it as we're getting ready to go. Expensive man glitter, correct, Sam? It is very expensive. But yeah, so we're just going to go ahead now and empty the extractor out quick. Well, it's the pre-separator. I don't know if we've got one of these, Sam. These are awesome things. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but there it is, the pre-separator. Awesome little thing, that. Saves on emptying the dust extractor every 5 minutes. Obviously, when you're planing and doing things like this, you need to get rid of all the dust. No, I've been waiting to get one. Sam, get one. They're absolutely awesome. I remember buying mine. I think I paid 280 quid. I was doing a lot of routing, and that's just saved an absolute fortune on time. Watch this now. If I just point the camera down, maybe you can see it then. That's as far as it's pointing, without the foam falling out now. Afternoon. Right, so this is the pre-separator, Sam. Alright, they're lovely. You just unclip the sides like so. And what it does then, if I've unclipped it, you just pop this piece off the top here. It's all on sustainer format, so you can just link all your tools together. I've got a big dust extractor which I use with a planer and a table saw and a MIDI for sanding. Awesome stuff, Sam. Obviously, with the size of the room I do work in, I haven't got the space, so I thought this would be absolutely great. But yeah, it's a lovely thing. You can just take these out then and just tip them out. You can also buy bags, which I've got. You can put them inside here and then put it on top for hazardous dust and that as well. How are you, Jack? Thanks, Jack. Right, so I'm just emptying this out quick now. Thanks for those of you who's just joined in on the live. We're only going to carry on with a bit of planing again today. I know we've been doing the same old videos, but I need to get through it now this weekend, and I've done with it, so I can crack on with the next videos then. So yeah, like I said, I've had these bags, but I might as well make use of them. They're massive. Look at the size of these. Hello, Michelle. How are you? So I'll just move this out of the way now. We will just pop that back there, and then we can go live properly then. I'll just take this out of the way because I got one hell of a mess to clean up in here later. Because I want that out of the way. I don't know what it is. I just get stressed with mess. It winds me right up. I don't know about you lot, but it certainly does with me. Right. Let's just get this extractor back operational and we can start the video. Should have been prepared, shouldn't I? Right. Let's just pop this on here. Don't take 2 seconds to do, mind. Pop that on there. Just slide that under there. And then we're ready to go. There we are, done. That didn't take long, did it? About 3 minutes and we're done. Right. Yeah, and I want one. I have the CLT26 AC. When using larger tools, it does fill quickly. Yes, I've got the CT26 under there. I thought it'd be ample for the sort of work that I do. But then I realised how quick the thing fills, and it's an absolute nightmare when you're trying to empty the bags. I know they say just change the bag over, but who does that? None of us. We try and reuse the bags about 2 or 3 times before changing over. I know it's naughty, but we all do it. What's that say? Festool's a good brand. Yes. Right. I think I've replied to all the comments. Thanks for everyone jumping on, yeah? So, yeah, we're going to jump back now on what we've been doing the last couple of weeks. Now, like I said, we've been playing a bit of maple. I ripped this maple out on a job for those of you who haven't jumped on these lives yet. This is recycled timber. I will just show you how far we have got. We've got a nice little stack on the go here now, air drying. I've got a radiator behind there. All right, and it's been drying this beautiful. We're up to about 7% moisture content in there now. So when we get to 6, we're going to make something out of it. And let me just get back to the bottom of the comments. Expensive on bags, even the cheap ones are 20 quid for 5. Yeah, I don't tend to use the cheap ones because they do look cheap. But I do find the Festool bags, they are great value for money. But they are, well, I say great value. They are expensive, but they do last. I have bought the ones with a zip and they try and charge you about 5 bags worth with the ones with the zips. But just stick to the best brand, you know what I mean? If you're running a Festool extractor, use a Festool bag. I do the same with saws. If I'm running a Festool saw, I'll buy a Festool blade. That's the way I like to tick. I know it costs us all a fortune. That's why we're always skint. Right. I'm just going to get some more of this maple out of the bag now. Because I've got a bit to get through. Like I said previously, I'm just checking to see if I have got any nails or tacks or anything stuck in the timber that I need to remove. I won't be removing any of them today, mind. So I'm just going to get my stack ready now. We've got some more beautiful wood to plane up here. Thank you to everyone who's jumped on this live this afternoon. Right, so I'm getting to the last of this bag now. And we got some nails. See the nails sticking out of these? So I got a few of them to get rid of. There are a couple of them. I got another bag over there that I need to denail. So I'm going to have to get on with that at some point today, I'd imagine. Get them all denailed and get them all planed up. I'm just going to get my stack ready now. See, we've got some ones with nails in there. Bit of a pain. But look at this. Absolutely stinking, this. That's definitely got a nail in it because it's stuck in the bag here somewhere. I didn't want to bend the nails over because I didn't want to struggle to get them out. These are looking good, mind. There we are. I think that's it for this bag now. I'll just put these aside and point the nails downwards. Because we don't want to be stepping on them, do we? Gert, Festool is expensive. Yes, Festool can be expensive, Gert, but I will tell you, The gear lasts for ages. I've got tools 5-6-year-old from Festool and they're going strong. They are good, but they are nice to use. I love the 6-inch sander. Festool sanders are absolutely awesome, I'm not going to lie. I've got a good collection of Festool sanders. Here's one just as an example, a Delta. The problem with Festool sanding is, it's a bug. You buy one and you need to buy them all. Hello Rixie, how are you? Right, so we're about to start today's live now. Well, I say start, we've already been on 10 minutes. We're about to start some planing. So all we're going to be doing in this video is what we've done on previous videos. We're going to try and rescue this maple. Here's a piece we made earlier on previous ones. It's planed up absolutely beautiful. So we will go ahead and get planing on them. Let me just check the moisture content on these because I've jumped in here from yesterday and I am really checked the moisture. This was planed, I think it was 7 days ago now. So I'll just put this on here and we'll have a look to see where we're at. Look at that, we're on 6.5. Now I think this was on about 8 yesterday. 6.9 by there. Don't know if you can see that on the video. 6.9. So this timber's coming along great. And we got 6.3. I'll probably leave it another couple of weeks, mine, just to be on the safe side. But that was planed last week. Let me just grab a piece that we planed yesterday just to show you. Have a nice Sunday. I'm off to the beach with the kids. Adios. That's all right for some. We're in the middle of a storm right now in the UK, so there's no chance of me getting to the beach and we're in winter. Right. This one, 8.6. That's what we planed yesterday. It's still got some moisture in there. So I know in a week's time now, this timber here should be the same as this, about 7-6% moisture content. And we'll give it another couple of weeks and we can get gluing the pieces together. I will double check the moisture on that before I carry on making boards. But I want to get it as low as possible before I do that. This is a warm room-ish. It does get cold in here. But I've been pumping the heating in the house to try and make sure this has a good air in as well. Right. So we're going to jump onto the video now. It's just some basic planing, nothing fancy. But let's have a look what pieces we get out of this because we've had some beautiful timber on this. Thank you for everyone liking the video. Don't forget, like and subscribe. If you want to carry on watching the process of this, from this being planed all the way up to the board, we're going to be doing all that on the lives. What's that say? I'm in the furthest northwest part of the UK. Lovely day for once. I don't blame you. You're from Scotland, I'd imagine. Beautiful country up there. So yeah, we're going to go ahead now and plane this up. Here goes. Number one, looking nice. We're going to make some simple cutting boards, Michelle. I'm going to glue 3 pieces together, like so. We're just going to glue 3 of them together. I'm then going to plane it on all 4 sides and turn it into a square. And then we're going to cut them in this direction. So we've got an end grain squared board. So the squares will be facing that direction, this direction, going all the way through. That's my plan anyway. That's what we're going to be making. So it's going to be maple chopping boards. Right, so we'll go ahead now and plane these. There's the first piece that's come out of the planer. Lovely grain. This is beautiful timber. Like I said, it's not bad. All this was free, so I've got to spend the money planing it, and then hopefully I can get a board out of it then. Thank you, Michelle. That is absolutely brilliant. Right, so we'll carry on now. looks like I've got to clear it out because sometimes this likes to block up. So I'll just clear this out quick. There we go, she's full. I'll just pop this in my bag. Lovely stuff. I'll just clear this out by here quickly. Right, so it looks like that's ready again. Sorry about that. Right, let's crack on. So we've got some more pieces to plane, so we will crack on with these. What's this one? I don't know what's on here. I'm sure there was something on this one. No, it looks like we can do that one as well. Right, so here goes. Thank you, Michelle. Well, it looks like we got another... That's all right. I just had a message come on the phone. Sorry about that. Right. So it looks like we got another blockage. We've got to clear that out. We've got some beautiful pieces coming out of here. And that's what I love about reclaiming something. You don't know what's under here until you send it through the planers. You might have a shock. It might look awful. Or you could have some beautiful timber. But like I said, all this was for free. So I'm not complaining. I am going to make a couple of boards. The person I had the timber off, a customer of mine, I'm going to make her a board as well. So I'm trying to be reasonable. Obviously, I'm putting a lot of work into this to try and bring it back to life. But it's worth it. For those of you who've just joined, I will show you the underside of the timber now. It's Canadian maple, this is. Obviously, I'm here in the UK filming this. Let me just get this out of here because it doesn't want to budge. Lovely. Let's just pop this back on here and I'll show you it then. Right, so let's have a look. We've got a piece by here. It is stinking dirty. Right, let's have a look. Let's just show you for those of you who have just joined. So on the back of your lock, see, Canada flooring. So this is Canadian maple. I've ripped this out on a job on suspended floors, and now I'm recycling it. Right, let's carry on with the video. It's getting a bit nippy in here, so let's just chuck my ear defenders in and crack on with this. Got a bit stuck. So we are getting some beautiful timber by here. I'm very impressed with it. I'm happy. So we'll just spin it around now and we will get the other side planed and see what we got there then. So I'll just go ahead now, adjust the planer quickly. Let's have a puff of this quick. Right. Yeah, we have got a bit of sawdust. It is some. Obviously, they spit out when they get blocked. They do create a bit of a mess, planers, but it's not too bad in here, but I have got to clean up. Obviously, we don't want to be sucking it in with our health on that, so just a little dust extractor added on there, sucks out some of the bad dust then. I can always see in front of me, so it's not that bad. Obviously, you can see me in the video, so it just goes to prove there isn't a lot of dust. There is some, I'm not going to lie. So I just need to unblock the planer quickly because it's blocked up again. Thanks for waiting. We'll go ahead now and carry on planing these final pieces of maple. Right. So we just got to take another skim off this bottom side. Yes, Joe, it is just a planer. Correct. 10 out of 10 for that comment. Right. So we're about to take another skim now off this timber. We've obviously got some old remnants of writing and whatnot on the bottom. So just going to take another little skim off here. And then I can set these aside then. I just want to double check these ones now. Because I don't know if any of you just joined or know exactly what I'm doing here. Basically, I've rescued this maple from a suspended floor in a property, alright? I've taken the maple out. A lot of it was water damaged. This is the best stuff. It was dryish. It felt nice to the touch. It is a bit cold. There is a bit of moisture in there. So I'm just going to get the moisture meter now. And I will just show you what moisture is in this timber. And I will show you, just being left to air dry for 1 week, what the difference is. So, these are the pieces we have just planed on the live. We will just check this with a moisture meter. And that is 9.2. Now, you can't make a board out of that, a chopping board or anything like that. There is too much moisture in there. So I'll just go ahead and check these. I know all of these are going to be high anyway. And I know I can't use any of this just yet. But I am just showing you just for an example on the video. So that's these ones. I've got some stacked over here, which I will grab right now. Here's a piece I have left for 1 week, airing. All right. That's 7.5 log. So another week or so, that's ready to be used. That can be made into a board. I'll be happy to go ahead with that. So I'm just going to go ahead now and carry on planing the rest of this timber. Thanks for those of you who joined. And if anyone wants to like or subscribe to the channel, be free to do that because we're going to be going through the process of planing this maple and making it into a board eventually. We've been doing a lot of stuff on some of the lives, but this is the first phase for this job. So I just thought I'd do it as a live for all of you to watch. So we're just going to go ahead now and skim this timber. One more skim. Looks like it's blocked up again, so I'll just clear that out again quickly. I'm just going to empty this. Now you'll be surprised how much waste you get. This is just from off doing them there, and that's only 1 day of planing them. And I've got a nice box I had to get rid of as well. Going on, yeah. Right, let's just clear this out quick. So but this has been a bit of a pain. We're doing a little bit of planing and I got to clear it out all the time. So I'll just go ahead and do this quick while you wait. in there. So it looks like that's ready to go. What am I working on, dude? Say we are making a end grain chopboard. Now I've rescued some of this maple, and all I'm going to do is glue 3 pieces together like so. I'm going to send them through the planer, square it all up, and we're going to have 3 pieces like this in this direction, and then we're going to spin the directions and glue them all together in little squares with all the end grain facing in different directions. I think it's going to look nice. It's recycled timber, as you can see, but a little bit of planing, it comes up nice. So we're going to go ahead now and plane the rest of this timber and get this prepared for airing, and then I can crack on with the rest of this video. Thank you. All this is, Saya, is just a simple planer, and all it does is got blades on top, the spin, you send your timber through and it skims the top of the timber. That's all it is, it's simple. So just Google planer and you will see exactly what it is. Right, here goes, we're going to carry on planing these now. Looks like we got another blockage, so I'll just clear that out. See ya? Yeah, that's okay. I don't mind explaining. So yeah, we're planing some timber. We're going to make a board out of it. So if you want to like and subscribe to follow this job from start to finish, be free to do so. I am just going to clear this out now and I can carry on planing the rest of these. Obviously, there's loads of woodworking content on my channel. Loads of fast tool stuff and about tools and everything. So if anyone's interested in that, you can always jump on there. Obviously, every little helps. I'll just get this cleared out quickly now and then we can jump back on planing the rest of these then. It's been a bit ongoing. I've been doing it a couple of weekends now in my spare time. Obviously, as everyone knows, we don't always have a lot of spare time. So I'm just trying to get all these done so I can carry on with some other jobs then and get some different videos on you for you. Excuse me. Right. So we're going to go ahead now and carry on with these. Let's have a look. What does that say? Is it about the top or bottom or both sides? Basically, the cutter head is inside here. So you place your whatever you're planing on the underside. There's two rollers that pull the material through and it just takes a skim off the top with the blades that spin in. It's a simple thing. They've been out for years and years and years. Right, so let's just jump back on this now. Let me just get the camera so you can see, all right? Let me just move it down. It's a little bit awkward. We are set up. All right, so here it is. I don't know if you can see. I'm trying to get in there. I don't know if you can see in there. Obviously, there's a roller and there is a cutter head. The spins with blades on it, and that is it. And it's just simple as that. Right, anyway, let me get set back up because I think I've knocked everything out now. Can everyone see all right? Yes, I can see. Lovely. Right, so we're going to go ahead now. I've got a couple more of these to plane and these are done with. Obviously, we've just shown you what we're going to do with the moisture content and everything in the timber. So when that's all hunky-dory, we can crack on and make a board out of that. So I'm going to go ahead and finish these. So this is what it started off like. I've got some of this to de-nail now, so I've got quite a few nails. I've got a nice bag's worth of this to get through. So I've got to de-nail all of these, and I can get these ones all planed up the same as these. So, within the next couple of weeks now, we're going to get gluing up this timber. Then we've got to replane it all and square it back up. And once we've squared everything back up, then we can start making these boards. Now, it's been a bit of a pain. Obviously, I'm recycling timber. It's been getting caught up in the planers because it's been slightly damp and it's causing a little bit of friction and I've been having a little bit of snipe on some of them. But we've got over all of that I've got 90% of everything planed up now, what I tried to rescue off this job. So I'm hoping I can go ahead now and make some nice chopping boards out of this then. So I'm just going to jump off here now. I'm going to have myself a cup of tea, and I might jump back on you in a bit then. Thanks everyone. Bye.